The journey started around 2012 when there was a lot of technological innovation that was happening. We saw significant shifts coming over the next 4 or 5 years. We need to transform. We need to be ahead of them. We came up with a 3-tenant digital transformation agenda. First, how do we digitize to the core? Second, how can we be customer obsessive? And third, how can we create a startup culture where people are able to innovate, experiment, to accelerate our digitization? One of our secret sauce is the ability to transform and the ability to execute. It's very easy, or relatively easy, to come up with a strategy. But many a times, this doesn't make sense to the person on the ground, right? So first and foremost, it's really, really important that we take this big boulder of a strategy, break it down to what does it mean to individual people in the organization.
We want to make sure that we bring our employees along the entire journey so as to make the transformation successful. Because every single change is only as successful as how much the employees embrace and are committed in it. So we adopt quite a methodical approach to bringing our employees along the entire journey. The first is how we go about exciting our employees. So for that, we organize a lot of roadshows, town halls, festivals, even hackathons. Employees get to propose certain ideas on how to incorporate generative AI into their daily work, and the winning idea actually gets piloted and implemented within their teams. And then from an education point of view, we think it's very important to equip our employees through the change as well so that they feel confidence. So we launched quite a number of learning roadmaps, either broad-based or role-based, to support our employees through this.
So for DBS, when it comes to rolling out new products, there's a lot of e-learnings that is first pushed out. Closer to the date, they will have pilot teams that will go in to test the products first before we push out for the entire office. We have this thing called Lunch and Learn, where the classroom training is brought into the lunch period. It's usually a small setting where there can be a lot of discussions between us, very personal kind of arrangement where you can interrupt the facilitator if you have any clarifications to be made. Gen AI tools allows the officer to jump into the next call really quickly, as opposed to having to document the whole process manually. And that itself saves a good 30 seconds to 1 minute at least per call. There's one particular tool that I really like. The main feature that I think is really helpful for me is the call summary, or the transcript that you can actually access based on that call summary. They actually record your conversation with the customer and convert it to text like almost instantaneously. Let's say during the call, for some reason, the customer is questioning you, what did we talk about maybe 3 to 5 minutes ago? I can just refer to that transcript and address it for them. I would say that productivity is definitely improved.
Specific skills that we really want to emphasize to equip employees through the entire transformation would be data literacy. The next is knowing how to be agile, knowing how to adjust to make sure that one is constantly adapting to change, supporting the change management process as well.
With the addition of Gen AI, we are actually able to focus more on engaging the customer, to ask the right questions, to empathize more with the customer. Basically, it frees us up for all the actual things that an officer is supposed to do in that sense.
As with all large-scale transformation efforts, we do need to make sure that we bring our necessary stakeholders along and we consult them. Specifically for this generative AI transformation, one of the most important stakeholders we need to work with is the union, because the DBS union represents a huge segment of our entire Singapore workforce. So since 2023, we have been having discussions with the union on all our people and culture efforts for this entire generative AI transformation journey. It includes sharing with them our entire change plan, sharing with them our upskilling and reskilling plans with our employees, getting their feedback, ideas.
Of course, business outcomes are the most important. One, we've seen our customer satisfaction improve significantly, and that has been a result of our transformation and being able to put the right products and services that are innovative and meet the customer needs. Second outcome is in terms of dollar value. So if you look at our revenues, you look at our profits, you look at our market capitalization, you look at our share price, I think all of that speaks for itself. That would not have been possible without the transformation journeys that we've embarked on over the last decade or so.
As we continue with our digital transformation efforts, our investment in our upskilling and reskilling of our employees will remain.
The advice I would give, one is change is constant. And so you've got to treat it as part of a norm. If you treat it as a one-off, you're going to leave a lot behind. The second is you've got to bring people together. Break down the big messages into messages that resonate with the people on the ground. The third is you've got to stay ahead. You've got to know what's going on. Particularly now with the advent of AI, look around the corners and see what it means over the next 2-3 years and bring it back in and know what you need to change and what you need to prepare for.
To anyone who is hesitant to try AI, give it a try because it will be there whether you use it or not. Someone else is going to use it. If you don't try, you never know if you will like it.
Our investment in our employees remain. And this is in line with our long-term philosophy of making sure that we invest in helping our employees build valuable skills so as to increase their career capital and overall build professional value in the long term.